Yeah, so this game was made for 2023 Game Jam. Strict assets limitations. So there's about 3 endings, 1,000 words, so it shouldn't take us too long. Okay, I didn't start it up before. I thought it'd be fine, but we're about to find out. Microvisual novel. Okay. I'm trying to make it. Hopefully, there's full screen. I doubt it. For indie games. What are you doing? Okay, thank you for breaking. Lovely. I had it perfect and you fucking broke it. There we go. That's as good as I'm gonna get it. English. Yeah, there's no sound. There we go. Full screen. W. Was this voice acted? That'd be really cool if it was. VA, so voice actor? So they got a voice actor but no main menu music. Okay. Okay, let's just jump into it. Could you state your name for the record?
Mel Atkinson. They call me the Red Valley Reaper.
I guess I do have a voice actor. That's really cool. And here's the music. There's no main menu music. Thank you for agreeing to speak with me, Miss Ackerson.
That's strike one.
The fuck did I do? Huh?
Don't call me that. Mel will do.
Alright, bitch. How about I call you that? Sorry, Jesus. I'd like to keep this professional.
Call me Mel, or your interview ends here.
Okay. Womp womp. Jesus Christ. Right, very well. Then Mel. Let's start saving. Why did you accept this interview? You turned away all requests till now. God damn it. Let's fucking turn down this music. You turned away all requests until now. Even when arrested, the only words you spoke until your sentences were, "I'm guilty." Excuse me. The world has long wondered about your motives, and the method used to kill your victims remains a mystery. Why have you decided to break your 3-year silence today?
Let me make this clear. I'm here because I want to be.
Well, no shit, buddy. That's obvious.
The police claim they tracked me down on their own, but they're lying.
Oh, really?
The only reason they found me was because I wanted to be found.
Okay. I'm sure that's the reason.
I sat down at a crime scene covered in blood and waited hours for them to show up. I'm very patient. I've had to wait ages, but it's almost time.
Time for what?
Something big.
Uh-oh.
So I figured I'd best correct the narrative before I go.
Go? Are you planning to escape?
I'm not going to do anything. I won't tell you anymore. Ask something else.
How many people have you killed?
How many do the reports say?
Everyone confirmed 8 more suspected. Is this accurate?
It might be more. I lost count.
Would you be willing to confirm some victims? Their families are still waiting for answers.
No.
Oh, there's that.
Even if I wanted to, I don't know any names. I don't remember any faces. If they bore my mark, they're mine.
Oh, what, the little tattoo, I'm guessing? Why did you do it?
Why did I do what, exactly?
Murder people, stupid. What?
Why did I choose those victims?
Of course, obviously.
Why did I carve my mark into their flesh? Why did I eat yogurt I knew was expired?
What? This fucking guy. Yep, that's the question I was asking. I want to know, why did you eat yogurt you knew was expired?
You're going to have to be more specific.
The last one. Tell me about... I can choose. I wanna do it. Okay, what's the... the yogurt.
Seriously? Okay. I was a broke grad student with nothing else in my fridge.
True journalism right here.
That's all.
Asking the real
Riveting
questions.
stuff. Don't waste my time.
I was curious.
That's a strike.
What? Okay, I don't want to fucking have 2 strikes already. Okay, tell me about the markings. The symbol on your arm is the same, correct?
Yes, it had to match perfectly.
Why? What does it mean?
What do you know of my background?
Absolutely nothing. You were born in 19...
Skip ahead to the years of the killings.
When the first body was found, you were in your 2nd year of grad school, or dropping out of the following semester.
What was I studying?
Probably like history or something. Ooh, I have to choose. Damn it. How am I supposed to know this? Psychology. You seem like a psychologist.
Wrong. That's a strike.
Well, how was I supposed to know? Biochemistry.
Wrong. That's a strike.
Okay, now we know the answer. Save over that. Anthropology.
Correct. Specifically.
First try. Folklore, right?
Very good. I was fascinated with mythology, with gods and deities. The gods of yore had power, but the gods of today are weak. So, I made my own god. I created its symbol, its power. I fed and cultivated it. But it was hungrier than I thought. So, I had to give it more. And in return, it feeds me.
I think bro's just schizo.
It makes me more. A prophet.
Yeah, bro is schizo. How do you create a god?
It's not that hard, just tedious.
Maybe I should do it then.
And you have to believe. Most importantly, a god needs sustenance, whatever that may be. If you don't feed it, it dies. We're surrounded by the carcasses of dead gods, though people like you can't see it. They poison the earth that forsook them. There are too many gods created and abandoned without care. The modern pantheon is nothing but a tower of rot.
Can you prove this god is real?
I can give a demonstration if you like.
Sure. How exactly?
Draw my symbol on your arm.
Oh, damn it. I'm not sure that's a good idea.
Draw it, or the interview is over. I can't tell my secrets to someone who doesn't believe me.
This won't harm me, will it?
No. Draw very carefully. It has to be precise.
Fucking dry as hell in here. Draw carefully. Oop, let's save, I guess.
Very good. You have talent.
Now what?
Now, submit.
Okay. What happened? Huh? What's happening? What did you do? Oh, that wasn't good.
This is my god. Let it in. It won't hurt you. Unless I tell it to.
Just erase the mark. Uber. Let's resist. No way.
Just so you know, resisting will kill you.
Okay. Keep resisting.
Don't say I didn't warn you. Pity. You were promising. A reporter desperate to get the inside scoop on the
Yeah, I don't know.
mysterious Red Valley Reaper. I knew you'd do anything to please me, even if it was stupid. Too bad you weren't dumb enough to believe in a god without proof. Well, here's your evidence. Congratulations.
Was that one of the endings then, or? Ending 2, fly. Excuse me. The Red Valley Reaper arrested. It's a given this time.
Good. Good.
Excuse me.
You're in there.
New to London.
Right?
Yes.
Finally. I was growing so bored of playing Q&A. Now, it's time for you to help me. Okay, my god?
Yes. My prophet. Ending 3, God. How do I get the first ending? I'm guessing you gotta get the strikes. So let's just piss her off. How many people have you killed?
How many do the reports? No, if
I'd really like to confirm victims.
that's strike 2. If I don't want to answer, I won't. Don't repeat questions.
Why did you do it?
Why did I do what? Why did I choose? Why did I? You're go-
The yogurt.
Seriously? I was a broke grad, that's all. Don't wait, that's a strike. This interview is over.
Miss... Can you say her name? No, please wait.
No. You had enough chances. You're not what I was hoping for. Bye-bye.
Bye. Ending 1, strikeout. That was a neat little horror game. Any more information about it? Oh, yeah, there's some interesting comments. Let her break me. She just loves you all. Stop trying to force a religion to those who don't believe in it, bro. Download it the first time to experience the voice acting because it's generally amazing. Amazing since your voice sounds quite young and soft, something that matches Mel's look while also sending the slightest bit deranged calm like you're in control of the situation. Okay, Mel kinda. Okay, buddy. Or a sequel to this game? Yeah. I actually liked it. Okay. So our next game is No Robots Allowed. Let me search it up real quick. It's a Unity game. My camera's so big on this one. One character, one background, one SFX, one OST, in less than 1,000 words. Game is 981 words. You're at the doors of paradise, but it seems that the security protocol doesn't trust you. Can you prove you're not a robot? A visual novel with a mixture of science fiction, comedy, romance, and horror. Romance? You gonna fuck the robot? There's some other games here too. Yeah, I'll check out those some other time. Okay, let's jump into it. It's made in Unity, so should be interesting. Can you open? About time. Why is there two open? Yeah, that's something they need to fix. I don't know. I'm gonna go. I'll read that later. Full screen. Okay, all my screens are black. Oh, lovely. It'd take me 4 years to go down. Christ, where are you at? Okay. It needs to be full screen windowed. English, yeah, ultra. Okay, no robots allowed by Cat Tiger. This is also made for Game Jam. Welcome. Silence is eerie. Ooh. Paradise. You may enter. It doesn't look like paradise. Wait. Are you a robot? You got me. Read the sign. No robots allowed. Humans only. I'm human. Are you? I created a test to see if you're a genuine human. Or a robotic liar. Broken into categories. Taste. Morality. Love. If you're a real human, this is easy. Choose your category. Let's do taste. Taste. An affliction for humans. If you really are human, I regret traumatizing you with this. You must. Cook. Use a protein. Cow? Seasoning for it? Salt? Appetizer? Fabric softener, obviously. Salad. Dessert? Your mom? Ice cream. Testing your food. As a robot, I wouldn't really know. I'm gonna assume you're correct. Stupid robot. You pass this category, on to the next. Choose your category. Love. Only humans know how to date. Screw up dating, I'll prove your roboticness. I suck at dating. I knew it, robot. Initiate an EMP Jetson protocol. probably should have been saving. Oh, it's you. Here to try again? Choose your category. Oh, so. Love. Only humans know how to date. True update and I'll prove your roboticness. On a date? I thought you'd never ask. Imagine we are to meet up for our first date. Choose a place. Obviously the outlet socket. To a cafe. Okay, we're at this cute cafe. I'm getting goat cheese salad with cherry tea. What would you get? Coffee with cake. I like how you do your hair. You get a stylist? I'm sorry, I'm just nervous. I just haven't met someone like you before. You look beautiful. Oh, too strong of a compliment on the first date. Maybe because... Okay, what the fuck? Okay, this one is actually... Oh, it's you. Gonna try again? I'm flattered. What type of stuff do you like to do? Sports. Wow, that's... Actually, I don't know what the hell that is. Because you're a robot! This has been a great date. See you next time. Sure. Wait, you want to date a robot? Maybe... Damn it. This is fucking annoying. Okay. I was almost done with it, too. Nah. You don't like me? That's very human. I guess. Do you want me to like you? No. Shut up. You suck. Which is human. You pass this category. On to the next. Morality. I think that's robots lack. At least without the direction of humans. To test your morality, I've created this very original test that you definitely have never heard of before. This secret insight will reveal your morality. Are you ready for this unique test? Test initiate. Imagine you're on a trolley heading fast towards a fort. On the left track, 5 humans tied to the tracks. On the right is a puppy. You can't brake in time. Which direction do you choose? Let's hit the humans. You plow through 5 people to save a dog. Puppy's cute. Fine, puppy is cute. Finding things cute is human. You passed all my tests. I had a feeling that would be it. I realize now. This could have been simpler. Stand still, I'm gonna see if you bleed. Really? Foot long gash will do. Across the abdomen. If I see a heart in there, you pass. What? No! No backing out now. Stop struggling. We'll be over soon. Somebody help! Fear, anger. Human traits. Congrats! Pass this test. Good job, fellow bot. You've learned enough to act human. I'm human. Drop the act. You failed so many times. But you're special because you kept trying. And that's incredible. This is your 433rd attempt. That is not... What? Perseverance. Even if I let you in, I don't know if you'd like what's in there. It's in paradise. What I do know is it's been weeks, months, years since I've seen another human. It used to be full of human voices here. And over time, silence. Let me in. I'm I say it Petra, by the way. Human Protection Protocol at your service. Built by Data Time Corporation, protecting humans from killer robots. But whatever happened there, it doesn't seem robotic. What now? Sorry for treating you so harshly. It's been a while since I spoke to anyone. It's lonely. Guess I'll put some of the energy into being Fuck, how do you say that word? Antagonistic? No, that's... What? How do I fuck that up? Use a translator. Forever to load, of course. You gonna load or what? Translate. How do I not know that word? Antagonistic. Sorry, I might be a little autistic. What do you want to do? If humans are gone, I'm going in. You. Make good points. There's no humans to protect, there's no reason to keep robots out. Yeah. Screw the rules. You're coming in, fellow bot. I'm human. Visit me sometime, okay? I wanna see what's in there. Door's stuck. That's as far as it goes. Just crawl the rest of the way. Ending 2 out of 4, this robot's allowed. Yeah, I'll stay with you. After all I put you through, you'll be willing to stay with me? Yeah, robots stick together. Thank you, fellow bot. I enjoy hanging out with you. Want me to teach you how to keep other robots out of paradise? Step 1, have a test ready. Ending 3 out of 4, paradise. Let's try a new game. Welcome to paradise. You may enter. Wait. Are you a robot? Read the sign. No robots allowed. Humans only. I don't think it ever told us if we're a robot or not. Error. I knew it, robot. Initiating EMP Jetson protocol. Welcome. You bear. Oh, it's you. Error. I know it, robot. If I just keep... Aren't you a robot? Why are you allowed in? Well, technically, I'm more at the door. To protect humans. I'm human. Are you? I've created a test. Yeah. Struggle. Regret. Fabric softener. Desserts? Your mom. Testing your food. As a robot, I wouldn't really know. I'm assuming you're correct. So none of those options mattered. Morality. Ready for this unique test? Test initiate. Imagine you're on a trolley heading fast towards it. Yeah. So many holes in this. On trial on being a philosopher. You are on being human. Humans love to answer dumb questions. Hit the puppy. Great or good. Very human. Pass this category on to the next. Guess it doesn't matter which one we hit. Error, cannot compute. Love. Alright, try to suck at dating. I want a date. Outlet socket. Okay. Love. Want a date? Human does romance at the park, doofus. But you're cute, so I'll allow you to go to the cafe. Why even give me options then? I really want to go. Or at the Scoot Cafe. Yeah. 2 petabytes of storage. Okay. Yeah. Strawberry salad. Yeah, it's just gonna give me pattern recognition. I'm not gonna just use forwards. Error. I knew it, robot. What? Bastard. You knew? You failed so many times. You're special because you kept trying. That's incredible. That is not. Okay. Experience. Let you in, in paradise. I don't know how to get the other endings, so might just move on to the third game real quick. Some centuries old conglomerate built things called computers. Done some bad stuff in the past. But hey, they did make some cute dating sims. That's something. Sorry for treating you so harshly. It's been a while since I've spoken to anyone. Yeah. Error cannot compute. I'm not sure if you're being useful or if I actually reset your state. Thank you for doing this. I really enjoy hanging out with you. Anyways. Ah, robot. Yeah. No robots allowed. Okay, we got fourth one. There we go. That's enough endings. Okay, our next one is Locked Out. I don't remember this one. Which one is this? There's like... Oh, this one. It's like several games that are called Locked Out. This one looks kind of cutesy. Estimated playtime 30 to 50 minutes. Really? One ending. Okay, I guess we're going off on a banger. Well, I should show you the fucking thing. Not bad. Yes. Estimated playtime 30 to 50 minutes. Visual novel in the first part of the Locked Out series. One ending. Okay, let's jump in. Huh. Uh-oh. Windows protect your PC. The virus, guys. A visual novel by Slowly T. Give me a warning. Games built on Chromium cannot be captured using game capture. Use window capture or display. It said the same thing about the Coffin of Vandy and Layla, and it still worked. I might need to do a display capture. Okay. I guess it. Don't know why it's doing that. Okay. Does it do it with the screen thingy too? Yeah, it does. It does not like this game for some reason. Use window capture. Let's try window capture. Sure. You down here. Locked out. It's not blinking anymore. Oop. And my mouse is gone. I can see it on OBS. What the fuck? Okay, let's try closing the game and okay, it still does it. And you guys can't see anything, but what the fuck is this? Yeah, I have to get to what the fuck? Up. Left a bit. Okay, fucking god. If I go into windowed. Yeah, this might be the best. It looks fine for you. Yes, I'll do. That's correct. Is that how you say your name? Sally? It's so freaking cold. I can't wait to get back home and take a long, hot shower. You really should have checked today's weather forecast. Art looks really good. It's much colder than expected and had been snowing since late morning, covering the city in a white blanket. The regret for your fashion choices hit you on the way home from work. Your sneakers were not made to walk in the snow. Bad bitches don't get cold, your best friend would probably say. But at that moment, you certainly didn't feel like one of them. Human popsicle would suit you better. Luckily, you were almost back home. You could already see the small building where you lived. When you reached the stairs, you tried to clean the soles of your shoes before going up. This is cozy. Nice little apartment. There were only 6 apartments in the building. 3 on the ground. No, sorry. There were only 6 apartments in the building. 3 on the ground floor and 3 on the upper one. Your apartment was upstairs, the 202 in the middle. It wasn't a big place, but it was more than enough for you. Rent was great, it was a calm neighborhood, you enjoyed living here. And now, in this freezing night, it was your warm little piece of heaven. Huh? Where are they? You opened your bag and reached for your keys, you couldn't find them. Bucket, pocket mirror, wallet, tissues, cereal bar, gel pens, empty hand sanitizer bottle. Bills from last week's groceries. There's so much stuff inside your bag, no wonder you couldn't find what you needed. Come on. Did not feel good to have your hands out of the warm pockets of your jacket. Pushing the unnecessary things aside, opening and closing zippers, checking the same places 3 times. No sign of the keys. A cold sensation hits your stomach. You try to brush it off. That can't be. Did I leave them at work? Thought of having to go all the way back to the bar where you worked at exhausted you. You worked at exhausted you. My bad. Misread that. You just fuck. How do I fuck that up? You just wanted to enter your home. There we go. Took a deep breath. Panicking wouldn't help you. Okay, think. Stopping the search for a moment, you tried to retrace your steps from this morning. Only opened this bag a few times today. My phone out of my wallet to pay for lunch at the cafeteria. Something had fallen out of my bag. I probably have noticed it. They're not here, then where? Where would they be? Eyes traveled to your door, maybe more specifically to your lock. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Dropping your bag down on the floor, you stopped. It was suddenly obvious. You knew why your keys weren't with you. They were still in the locked. They were still in the lock inside the apartment. Okay. Early today, you need to run to not miss your first train. You had an important presentation for one of your classes and couldn't afford arriving late for it. So you unlocked the door, the shoes that stood outside, and stormed out without looking back. The door slammed shut behind you. In this rush, you simply forgot to take the keys back from the lock before going away. Shit, I can't believe it. How can I be this stupid? You wanted to punch a wall. Situation could have been easily prevented. Your lack of attention made you furious at yourself, but a shiver running down your spine brought you back to reality. You need to think of a solution and quick. What do you mean? Just unlock the door and go inside. You could be mad at yourself later when you're not outside and freezing. What now? Spare keys were also in your apartment, somewhere in the drawer in your bedroom. For that moment, you had never used them or given them to someone you trusted. Another mistake. Wait, I'm so confused. Where is the keys at? Too late to call the landlord for help. You surely didn't want to disturb him at such a time, and he wouldn't be very nice to you if you did so. Maybe the credit card trick? Remembered hearing that you could try slipping a card in between the door and the frame to unlock it? That might help. That might not. Did I misread it? I thought the keys were in that lock. That's another door. In your wallet, you grabbed a random old card that you no longer used. Screwing up your actual bank card for this was too risky. Who would have thought that keeping junk like this in my purse would come in handy one day? I definitely need to get rid of some old stuff. Sorry. Getting some cranberry juice. And full of hope, you put in the card in your cap. You put the card in the cap. What? Your gap? The gap. The gap. Please work. Moved it around with difficulty. Tried to wiggle it. Pushed on it. You tried and tried. It was even bent afterwards. The lock didn't budge, though. It did nothing. A defeated sigh come from you. You knew the locks were good. After someone had tried to break into one of your neighbor's apartments a year ago, the landlord had made the building more secure. Made you feel safer to live here, but ironically, now you found yourself wishing it was easier to break in. Only thing left to do is going to be calling a locksmith. That's going to be so damn expensive. Taking your phone out, you did a quick search online. A few numbers came up. I had to call the first one. It rang and rang. No answer. So you try the second one. Come on. It didn't exist anymore. But to your relief, the last number seemed to be available. Rang. After a few long, tense seconds, someone picked up. Talked to a woman and briefly explained the situation. She said that there was a locksmith who could come to your place. But due to the bad weather, and the fact that your apartment is basically on the other side of town, it'll take around an hour to an hour and a half for him to arrive. Thank you very much. Have a good rest of your night. Likewise. Picking up the phone after arranging the service, you crouched down to the floor. Hands were ice cold. The thought of waiting out here for so long sounded terrible. Where else would you go? Places that could still be open at this time are mostly in the city center. Shops nearby were already closed except for a small 24/7 convenience store that you didn't really like going to. Excuse me. The guy who worked at the night shift there had a very weird vibe. A few times you went there after work to buy a snack. You regretted it. You were pretty sure he had already killed the man. Wondering if going to someone's place would be a viable option at this time. You thought of Mrs. Lima. She was one of the neighbors who lived downstairs, a lovely old lady who would definitely invite you to come in, even though it was so late. Only she were home. In winter, she would escape the cold and travel to the country, where she was born and raised, to visit some of her family who still lived there. While you were deep in the snow, it was warm enough to walk down the street in flip-flops and short-sleeved shirt in her hometown. You were a little jealous as you thought about how nice it would be for warm right now. You also wish that your best friend lived closer to you. She would love to help you too. Maybe I deserve this. Why? It could only be some kind of punishment. For what? What'd you do? Did you kill someone? Talk about thinking people are killers. Maybe she's the killer. Sally? A familiar voice suddenly spoke up and caught your attention, breaking your dramatic moment. Who are you? When you looked up and met his gaze, you recognized the young man standing there before you. Is the eye silent? Ken? A new neighbor. He's been... I want to get this name right. Such a unique name. I've never seen that name before. Weird spelling. Keen. Sounds weird. Maybe it's a foreign name. Been living in the building for around a month, and one of your apartments next to yours. Introduced himself to you and the other neighbors the week he arrived. Soon then, you met a few times in the hallway. Even though you hadn't talked much yet, he was always very nice. The serious expression he usually had on his face always changed to a sweet smile when he greeted you. Now, though, his face showed a certain curiosity. Hey! Picking up your bag from the floor, you got back up, even now standing in front of him. He was much taller than you. You looked down to the closed plastic bag that he carried. It looked like garbage. Probably is garbage. He wants to throw the trash out. I'm blocking the way. Sorry, let me move. Taking a quick step to the side, you made way for him to walk through, but you remained in the same spot. I know, it's all good. Just wanted to ask you if everything was alright. Surprise of being approached in the hallway almost made you forget for a second while you were still outside your apartment. Can't blame his confusion by seeing you crouched down in the middle of the hallway like that. Part of you didn't want to share what had happened. You don't have enough energy to come up with an excuse to explain your situation. So you just said it straight. You just said it straight away. I'm locked out. Oh, have you lost your keys? No, they're inside, still in the lock. Okay. So, that's why I was confused. Apparently, the keys are still inside in the lock, which... What? What? You should lock your door outside. Am I stupid, or is this... Yeah, you should lock your... You should lock your door from the outside, not the inside. So how is she locked out right now? That's why I was so confused at the beginning. Is it different in other countries? Oh, and I'm curious. I'm gonna Google this. Other countries. Before you leave. Or... Okay. Outside. There we go. The US setup is actually the odd one out. Really? Europe and parts of Asia. Doors use keys only locks. And how do you get back in? I'm curious. Do you get back in? Culture shock right now. I guess sometimes you can't lock it from the outside. Interesting. Okay, let's get back into it. Losing them would have been probably worse, but it definitely sounded stupid enough to say it out loud when you had locked yourself out. Brilliant move, I know. It could happen to anyone. Don't be so harsh on yourself. If you need help, a nice roundhouse kick directly at my lock would be cool. I'm afraid I've stopped going to my taekwondo practice too early. He chuckled, and you couldn't help but smile a little. I called the locksmith, and he's coming over, but thank you for asking. I just wish you would arrive faster. I was told he's going to take more than 1 hour to come here. Until then, I might be frozen. As you spoke out, another shiver ran up your back. Are you gonna wait out here for him? I don't know yet. I could go to the convenience store around the corner, sit down there and wait, but that dude who works there, pretty creepy. Exactly, you noticed too, right? Still figuring out what to do. I want to see this guy now. They keep saying he's creepy. He's just some average guy. I'm gonna be pissed. Looked at you for a couple of seconds, as if he considered something. Yeah. Do you like to come in and wait for the locksmith at my place? Hidden motives. Huh? You said he'll take a while to come. You can stay in my apartment and warm up until he's here. You really inviting me in? He wants to do things. You didn't expect him to suggest that, and the thought caused a warm sensation to spread across your cheeks. It's already really late. You probably want to go to sleep or have something else to do. All my extremely important 3 in the morning plans can be put off until later. Don't worry. Really fine. I was going to sleep right now anyways. Or if you don't feel comfortable coming in, that's the problem. I completely understand. Feel free to decline. Oh man. The concept of going to a stranger's house so late didn't suit you. But he wasn't really a stranger, was he? Is this a horror game? I'm pretty sure it is. That's a horror tag. Is he the guy behind this? Or is it the fucking store clerk? Oops, I didn't read that. My bad. There's no reason to deny a nice invitation like that, especially when you truly didn't want to stay outside with the weather. That's to say that he's also very charming. They're gonna fuck, guarantee it. It's really not a problem. I'd like that. Thank you very much, Kian. I say it? I forgot. Okay, it fucking broke.
Keen.
Keen. Don't mention it. Excuse me. I just need to bring this downstairs, if you don't mind. He lifted the garbage bag that he was still holding. Would you like to go inside already? I can open the door for you, and I'll be back in a second. I can just wait here. It's okay. He nodded and quickly went downstairs. Uh-oh. They're gonna get freaky. After he put the bag in one of the garbage cans next to the building, he walked back up. Taking out a small bundle of keys from the pocket of his jacket, he grabbed one of them. He stood a little awkwardly next to him as she waited for the door to be opened. From this proximity to him, you could see his dark green hair decorated with several snowflakes from his quick trip to the ground floor. It looked beautiful. Trying not to stare, you looked away. After unlocking the door, he turned to you, gestured for you to enter first. Please. As you walked into his apartment, the first thing you noticed was how warm it was. So comfortable. Contrast the cold outside. There's also a very good smell in the air. Didn't know exactly what it was, but it was sweet. This does not look like a guy's apartment. think guys have plants. I don't have any plants. Do you know anybody who has plants? Any guys who has plants? We are rich people. Kian took off his shoes and left them neatly in the entryway, hanging his jacket afterwards. He put his skis on a small tray. It looked like it was made out of blue crystal. You bent down to take off your snow-damp sneakers, feeling relieved to finally get rid of them. Oops. Oh, you can go back now. I didn't know that. Well, if I knew that, I'd have went back to the thing before. Okay. Should I leave my shoes outside? They're a little wet. You can just put yours next to mine. And as he suggested, and put your jacket away as well. Turn around and you look at his apartment. This is the same size as yours and had the same layout. Though the way he had arranged the furniture made the space seem a little large. Looks cozy. He's a record player. I like the lava lamp. Couch is not too bad, too. Nice cozy lamp. Bro thinks he's a reader. Please make yourself at home. You thanked him with a nod and sat down on the sofa. Kian sat down on the other side, giving you plenty of room to yourself. Don't mind me asking, why are you still awake? Usually most people are asleep by now. You attempt to avoid silence before it even started. For a second, he seemed a little surprised that you had started the conversation with a question about him. Let's just say that my sleep rhythm isn't the best. I often have amnesia. Amnesia. What? Insomnia. I should know that word because I have it as well. Amnesia. I think I might be a little silly. And today is one of those days, I imagine. Yep. At the beginning, it truly bothered me. I've learned to deal with it well over the years. Instead of struggling for hours trying to sleep, I just go and do other things until I feel tired. Which turns out to be useful for my work. I end up finishing a lot of projects when I can't sleep. Over the years, you said, I can't imagine having insomnia for so long. I'm always very irritated when I can't sleep. I feel like crap the next day. The only good thing about staying awake is that at night, everything feels slower and calmer. Peace at night is indeed nice. Why do you use this time when you can't sleep to work? Do you work overtime in the early hours? Oop. Who do you work with? Why so many questions? You realize how nosy you seem, but your curiosity was great. You chuckled at the bombardment of questions. I'm a video editor. This guy. Okay. Raise your eyebrows. Some of the projects are more complex, others have shorter deadlines, so the extra time is welcome. I had several jobs when I couldn't sleep. I see. What kind of videos do you work on? Bit of everything, really. I worked on music videos, short films, productions for events. As a freelancer, I'm open to different proposals. It's actually very cool. You look like you work. You look like you work with something creative. Yeah, you can tell by his house too. How you say? Okay, guy, why are you dissing? I thought you'd say I was more of a computer science guy or so. Also, B, do you? What do you do now already sounds fitting for some reason. Do you like your job? Yes. Sometimes it's a bit stressful, of course. Dealing with difficult clients can test your patience. It's genuinely very fun. I like being able to use my creativity. If you like, I can show you something that I've edited later. Sure, I would love to see it. I wonder if I ever worked on something like that I've seen before. Sounds exciting. What about you? What do you do? I wanted to ask you this question in the presence of your mother. The situation would have been a little awkward. First, saying you work in a bar sounds like you're telling people about your telling people you're a stripper, even though you only serve drinks to customers from behind a counter. There was absolutely nothing wrong with the job. It paid your bills, and nothing weird ever happened to you there. I'm a bartender at the Lemon Ginger downtown. Perfect job for someone who doesn't drink alcohol. So you haven't tried the drinks you make? I used to when I was learning how to mix them. Nowadays I don't. Please tell me. You can do cool tricks while mixing. Just see me juggling the liquor bottles. I don't think you can do that. He laughed, seeming satisfied with your response. I'm also studying journalism at Rennes University. I said that right. Hmm? You look like you make a good journalist. What's that supposed to mean? Thank you. My 9-year-old self was looking forward to it. My 9-year-old self probably had other plans for myself. There was a smile on his face. He felt like that sounded a little off somehow. Before you had a chance to think more about it, he suddenly stood up from the couch. I'm sorry. What a bad host am I? I am. I haven't offered you anything yet. That's totally fine. Do you like something to drink? Coffee? Tea? Sure, I love coffee, but right now tea would be great. What do you like? Uh, that one, mint wild berries. The last flavor is my favorite. Wild berries would be great. All right, I'll be right back. Or just manipulate her. Do you see that? He actually wanted the wild berry tea, so he really brought that up. As he headed for the kitchen, you were alone in the living room. He couldn't help but tea on. You had such a long day. The tiredness seemed to become heavier by the minute. Don't pass out on this couch, buddy. And this time, I would have had a hot shower, even better, a bath, and be in my pajamas under the blanket. Oh, I miss my bed. Seemed that being locked out of your apartment intensified the desire to be there even more. Shook your head to yourself. While you were waiting for Keen, you remained seated on the couch, but your eyes wandered around the living room, exploring it a little. The lights he had at the entrance, living room, and the small dining room created such a nice ambience. You did not expect to see how organized everything was. Ian's place threw the stereotype of guys' apartments being messy out of the window. It even made you feel a bit ashamed of your own apartment. And I really need to do some deep clean this weekend. Remember that even 2 months after moving into your new apartment, your new place, there are still things to tidy up, furniture and appliances to buy. All that time you had just moved out of your parents' house and barely had enough money to support yourself. It wasn't easy, but for the sake of your inner peace and freedom from your parents' overbearing control, you'd do it all over again. Well, lost in your thoughts, you looked at one of his bookshelves. Wonder what he liked to read. No way. One of the shelves, a particular object caught your eye. So, how's this a horror game? I'm beginning to think this is not a horror game. Why is it so silent? Music stopped. I'm also looking at the a content warning: 16 plus due to strong language and depictions of violence and manipulation. See, I told you he was a manipulator from the very start. I called it. I fucking called it. I mean, I did look in the tags afterwards, but I did call it. I couldn't see it up close, but you're still on the couch. But from where you're sitting, it looked very similar to the one you have on your nightstand. This guy is giving me bad vibes now. Oops. She's just like my Angelina. The little doll was so precious to you that I gave her a name. It was a gift from her grandmother from one of your trips many years ago. One of your most beloved objects in the world, and your neighbor happened to have one too. What's the coincidence of that? A fucking eerie silence. And him having this as well is making me question this guy. I'm sorry, but he seems too good to be true. Same with the plants. His house looks kind of girly. Like a house you would want to have if you were bringing women over. That's just what I think. What a coincidence. Yeah, what a coincidence indeed. You guys can hear the sound, right? And approaching footsteps made you turn your face in the direction. Okay, I literally clicked on it, but it's not working. If I do music. Literally made sure to have it clicked to 2. Click 2. Oh, I just had the wrong one selected. God damn it. I feel stupid. Why was there 2 of them? Not my fault. Not my fault. I swear to God. I looked and saw there was 2 of them. This game. Giving me problems. So you guys were not hearing all that. My bad. Well, it's not my bad. It's the fucking game's fault. This wasn't on me. He carefully placed the teapot and 2 cups on the coffee table and turned to you. Sweet aroma of tea filled the air. Sugar? Yes. I mean, no. No thanks. He took the pot and delicately poured the tea into the porcelain cups. What a wonderful smell. Very nice, isn't it? I always shrink it when I'm working late. I do not trust you now. I do not. Funny how I didn't drink tea before. Only started when I got into uni. Gradually came to love it. You remarked observing the steam rising from the liquid, the dark liquid. I've always loved it. He carefully took one of the cups. It can take time to fall in love with something different than you're used to. He held the cup. He held the cup for you on a saucer, locking eyes with you. You blinked. The way he spoke and looked at you. Felt your face becoming warmer. Do not trust this guy. I do not trust him. You shouldn't trust him either. Even the tea with a quiet thanks, you looked away from him before you lost your cool. Did he flirt with you? Nah, that wasn't it. Pull your shit together, Sally. Did I say her name? I think I'm saying her name wrong.
Sally.
Yeah, I'm saying it right. I'm saying it right. Trying your best to ignore the warmth on your face and the quicker pounds on your chest, you focus on the cup in front of you. That beverage had a beautiful, intense, reddish purple color. You sipped it attentively. Excuse me. Attentively. Mmm. Tastes even more delicious than it smells. I'm glad you like it. I prepared the blends of herbs and fruits myself. Really. No fucking way you blend your own tea. You can mix drinks and I can make my own tea. So you can mix drinks and I can't make my own tea? Touché. Another one of my late night activities. What a productive insomnia I have. Not always, but thank you. I can prepare a package for you if you like. Normally, this would be a situation where you would say, don't worry about it, the politeness, but it was so delicious, you actually wanted to have more of it later. I'd love to. As the two of you kept talking, didn't even feel the time passing by. I say his name again, I always forget. Kian was a greater company than you expected. Find yourself generally having fun, just drinking tea together and chatting. It's easy to talk to. You like that. Told you a little about his story and how he came to live there, which made you intrigued to know more about his past. Before you knew it, you opened up as well. Told him how you decided to study journalism, although your parents weren't happy with this decision. Shared your vision about doing what you truly want, even at the cost of not fulfilling others' people's expectations. You wonder if he also had troubles with his family. If he even had a family. And then, even though you were enjoying the conversation, you felt very tired, to the point that your eyes felt heavier by the minute. Do I need to say it? Do you think he drugged her? Possibility. I'm just thinking of the worst. Sally? Yeah? Will you excuse me for a minute? I need to use the bathroom. Of course. As you went away, you pressed your palms against your face. Stay awake. The locksmith will finally be here soon. However, tiredness seemed to be much stronger than your willpower at the moment. Wonder why his couch was so comfortable. Why you felt yourself slightly sinking into your seat. This was somehow quicksand feels. If this was how quicksand feels, you get trapped in it. And just for a second, you closed your eyes, drifting away before you could even notice. I don't trust this. That didn't feel right. Called it. I fucking called it! You should not be sleeping. Wake up, Sally. Slowly open your eyes, feeling groggy. The feeling was the same as when you take a nap after school as a child and you wake up at night completely disoriented. This is making me uncomfortable now. Need a little time to fully come back to your senses and remember where you were. Kieran's place. Kian's place, not Kieran. My keys. Locksmith. Search for your phone and see what time it was. You didn't turn the screen, your eyes went wide. You had passed out for 2 hours. 2 entire hours. That couldn't be true. Around for Kian. With the perfect timing, your neighbor showed up at the kitchen living room, looking as if he'd come from the kitchen. Kian, the locksmith. I fell asleep, man. The guy's probably already gone. I wasn't there. There's nobody there. Must have gone away. Sally. What am I supposed to do now? Call someone. Wait all over again? Sally, please calm down. Put aside the cup he was holding and walked over to you. Don't worry, I've already taken care of it. You what? He arrived, I was there, so I talked to him myself. Service is already done. You got your keys back. We've got your keys back. Went to the dresser in the hallway, and from the blue tray where he keeps his apartment keys, he took something else. Walking back to you, he put it in your hands. Looked down to expect what you had just received, seeing the familiar keychain. There's no doubt that those were your keys. Why? Okay. See, he did something nice, but I don't trust his intentions. Is it just me? I feel like he did this. Or is doing this, acting nice. He coulda copied the key for all we know. He finally had them back. I don't trust him one bit now. Oh my god, thank you so much. I don't understand. You worked it out by yourself? Why didn't you wake me up? I mean, shit, I'm sorry. I'm not saying it was your duty to wake me up. I shouldn't have fallen asleep here in the first place. That's absolutely stupid. I don't know what happened to me. I was so tired. He could have been drugged. He could have been drugged. I don't know. Hey, it's all perfectly fine. Don't stress over it. Notice how tired you were earlier. When I came back to the room and I saw you, I couldn't bring myself to wake you up. Thought it'd be fair to let you get some rest. Sorry that I didn't call you when the locksmith arrived. Take a deep breath to collect yourself. You shouldn't be apologizing. I'm the one who actually caused this. You've done a lot to help me. I really appreciate it. Willing to sleep on your neighbor's couch for the first time you visited him. Wasn't necessarily how you wanted things to go, but it seems like everything was out of your control tonight. I hope the service was at least quick and... Oh my god. You paid the guy yourself, didn't you? How much did he charge you? I'm so sorry you had to deal with this. Please tell me how much I owe you. He just chuckled. Don't worry, it wasn't that expensive. Alright, but how much was it? You don't need to worry about it. Yeah, you don't need to worry about it. Fucking jackass. Come on, Kian. Tell me, I need to pay you. You don't need to. The one who invites pays. It's a clear rule. What the heck is that supposed to mean? I'm not gonna let you pay for the locksmith. This makes no sense. I agree, this makes no sense at all. Maybe I'm just thinking worst case outcome, but this is supposed to be a horror game. You're in disbelief about the situation. It was your responsibility, not his. You know what? I have a better idea. Oh god. Invite for I fucking called it. He's a manipulator. You can invite me for coffee later. Then we'll call it even. Coffee? Like a date? And again, he caught you off guard. The way he curled up his lips and said it naturally made you feel a certain type of way. But before you noticed, the words made their way out of your mouth. That's nice. We have a deal. But wait. I just don't think it's a fair exchange. You have to drink like more than 10 coffees for me to pay you back what I owe you. Make it 20. Hahaha. I'm joking. I think it's fair enough. This guy. Before I forget, there's something else for you. Picked up a small package and handed it to you. Your tea. Oops. Oh, thank you. You're welcome. Actually picked up the tea to give you. It's nicely packaged. Well, with the package, you smiled. I better get going. Thoroughly enjoyed your hospitality more than enough. Got my keys back and even a gift. Now you can have your peace again. Thank you so much for helping me out. Smile to him, truly grateful. It was a pleasure. Have a nice rest of your night, yeah? You too. Despite the unexpected nap, you still felt exhausted. Going home and sleeping on your bed was all you wanted. He could have went into the apartment. That's my theory, what happened. He went in there when we were asleep. He could have even drugged us, for all we know. And you hope that with you being gone, maybe you would be able to get some sleep as well. And so you went to the entrance, grabbed your jacket, and put on your shoes. They were still damp, but you didn't mind. You were almost home. You were ready to leave. You walked to the door and held it open for you. Good night, Sally. Good night, Kian. Despite the cold from outside, you still felt warm. Walking down the corridor to your own apartment felt great. The relief to open your door even more. Thank God. You practically kicked your sneakers off your feet, hung your jacket in the hallway, and walked inside. And going over to your room, you put aside the tea you got from your neighbor before taking your phone out. Looking at the time displayed on your screen, you mentally calculate how long you would be able to sleep. You were not happy about the results. Made you wonder if it would be feasible to not go to your first class in the morning and get some decent sleep. Before you went to the bathroom to get yourself ready to go to bed, you stopped, took your phone again. You're thankful that Kian helped you with everything. You still couldn't come to terms with the fact that he paid for the service. It made no sense. The idea of buying him coffee was really sweet. You were looking forward to seeing him again. But you hated the feeling of owing people money, even when they assured you that you didn't have to pay them back. So deciding that you would indeed pay him back. When people are working during the day, why don't you try live streaming at night? Oh, I am. It's midnight for me. I think you might be in a different time zone. So to claim that you would indeed pay him back the next time you meet, whether you like it or not, you impulsively called the blacksmith's number again. But if he didn't want to tell you how much it was, you can just find out yourself. A few rings, the same lady from earlier answered the phone. You identified yourself to her. The blacksmith services was carried out for you a bit ago. You would like to know how much it cost. You made it sound a little weird, so you told her that someone else had paid for you. 1 second, please. She seemed to be checking something. Ah! Fucking called it! I fucking called it! I've been saying this! I fucking got the creepy vibes from him. Oh, that's great. Well, it didn't cost anything since you canceled the service. Shit. This is where it becomes spooky. The annoyance in her tone was clear. Excuse me? Must say that our guy was not happy about driving all the way there for nothing. He was already in your neighborhood when he received the call, calling it off. I'm sorry, but I don't understand. He came here and opened the door. I never called it off. Your boyfriend did. My boyfriend? Yes. He said that you guys had found a spare key and managed to open the door. And that the work would no longer be necessary. Your stomach twisted. I fucking called it. The music. Jesus Christ, I'm scared now. Fuck. Look, miss, I suggest not doing something like this again. Be sure of the work being needed before you call, because nobody wants to have their time wasted. I understand. A sincere apology for the inconvenience. You hung up the call. Lingering a moment, you stayed in silence, holding the phone in your hand. So you put it in the pocket of your pants and walked out of your bedroom. Went to where you had left your shoes, putting them on again. Your jacket stayed on the hanger. You didn't even bother taking it. And grabbing your keys, you walked out. Why are you going back? Going to Kian's apartment. You had to pay your neighbors a visit again earlier than you thought. What are you doing, bro? Fuck! You rang the doorbell. Took a moment. Kian opened his door. He stood there and looked at you with surprise before smiling. Hey! Thought you'd already be sleeping. Ignoring what he said, he just walked into his apartment. Allie, is everything alright? So what did you do that for? Seemingly confused, he turned to you, trying to get a look at your face. What are you talking about? Jesus Christ. You grabbed him by the neck and pushed him against the wall. I guess they're both psychopaths. Jesus. I just found out what you did with the locksmith. How the fuck did you open my door? Bro, I was more of a journalist than you are. Like, come on, bro. Your fingers around his throat were squeezing it. He looked like he couldn't breathe. That was a nice play that you pulled out there. Really fooled me. Your voice was cold, your tone almost unrecognizable. Realizing you were choking him, you loosened the hold of your fingers on his neck just enough so you couldn't still breathe. Ah! He pulled in a sharp breath. Look, Kian, I don't know what was on your mind when you decided to do that. I will tell you something. You'd feel the warm air, its desperate breath against your skin. You can think you can pull some kind of sick, dirty trick, stalk me, get into my apartment, or whatever it is that you want. Think again. I assure you, I can destroy you. Jesus Christ. As if your words ignited something else in him. His eyes started to look different, and a sudden smile appeared on his lips. You know, Sally. Uh-oh. That was so much better than I expected. That was much, much better than I expected. Uh-oh. Okay. Just end like that, really. That was my favorite out of the three. I really liked that one. Especially towards the end when you got to fucking realizing shit. Yeah, my bad for the fucking audio, though. I don't know why there was two of them. The main character was really absolute kick-ass. Yeah, the art was really good, too. Predicted it. There's no need to take the video down. Gameplays are sweet and very welcome. I really enjoyed the game.